Women's Continental Club football doesn't get any bigger than this. Welcome to the knockout stage of the AFC Women's Champions League as defending champions Wuhan Jiangda FC of China People's Republic take on Suwon FC of Korea Republic in Hankou Culture and Sports Center from Wuhan. Conditions, well, quite wet as you can see. It's warm enough to play football, 19 degrees Celsius, and it was beautiful earlier today before the rain started. And the fans have showed up regardless of the weather. My name is Kate Allman, and it's a pleasure to be joining you and calling the action for you at home as we prepare to set the scene here tonight. The fans from Wuhan are out in force because they know how much this means. They're the defending champions. They host the visitors from Korea Republic. The home side is looking to go back to the final of this tournament for the second year in a row. Everything is on the line. Win and you go through. Your club is just 2 games away from a continental title for the second year in a row, but lose and the dream for these home fans is over. So let's talk about the teams then. The home side with the home fans in blue in Wuhan. Wuhan Jiangda, the benchmark of Asian club football. They have 5 straight Chinese Women's Super League titles. And on the other side, Suwon FC Women of Korea Republic. They were the champions of Korea in 2024. A few of their fans have come out to see this fight. They ended a 14-year drought with that club championship. They broke the dynasty of Hyundai Steel Red Angels, and they've climbed patiently to this moment. The second installment of the AFC Women's Champions League. Such a brilliant story for Wuhan getting to the final last year. It was dramatic as it comes. Extra time and penalties in the final against Australia's Melbourne City. And their superstar striker, Wang Shuang, managed to net one at the death to send the team into extra time. And then penalties, their goalkeeper Chen Chen standing up when it mattered most and delivering. It was Wuhan that beat Melbourne City on penalties to take home the trophy for the first time ever. And they've been holding that trophy here in Wuhan proudly. They could not wait to get this second year underway and to defend their title. So the inaugural AFC Women's Champions League winners.
Wuhan Jiangda Women's FC and Suwon FC Women.
Wuhan Jiangda. Home side took the inaugural crown last season. They beat the best to get there. They've beaten some of the best through the group stage to get here today. They've earned this home quarter-final. They know how to win, they know how to fight, and they know how to deliver in front of their fans when it matters most. And here they come out onto the pitch. On the other side, meanwhile, Suwon FC Women, the champions of Korea. This is their first campaign on the continental stage. They've shown that they belong already. Through the group stage, they were impressive. They had a 5-0 win against a disciplined team, and the draw against Tokyo Verdy Beleza, the very side that has already booked a semi-final place in this tournament yesterday with a win. So a newly crowned Korean champion looking to find their footing on the continental stage against one of Asia's heavyweights, the benchmark in women's football. It is Wuhan Jiangda. FC ended a decade-long drought in Korea when they won the Women's K-League in 2024. They brought silverware to their fans for the first time in a long time, and they'd love to bring more home on the continental stage. So a big thank you to our match officials today. We've got referee Lee Tai Lee of Vietnam, assisted by Ha Thi Phuong of Vietnam. And the assistant referee number 2, Rio Lang Da of India. Our fourth official is Supiri Tesnomaya of Thailand. And the fifth official today is Amal Jamal Badafari of the UAE. Here's how Wuhan are going to line up. They have brought in 6 new players since the group stage. They've indicated their intentions to go deep in this tournament. Korean international number 2, Chae-Yu Ri, has been a huge addition. She's the former player with Hyundai Steel Red Angels, and then, of course, was at Birmingham City. She has a real nose for goal. Add to that, Kim Hye-ri, 35-year-old veteran with more than 100 caps for Korea. She is coming into this team. In fact, my apologies, those 2 players from Suwon FC. It's Wang Shuang to watch out for from Wuhan Jiangda. Expect Captain Wu Haiyan to have a big impact. Wuhan Jiangda's heartbeat, the engine room, is Yao Wei in the midfield. There are our match officials, as I mentioned, Lee Tai Lee of Vietnam, taking the top job today. Here is Suwon FC. My apologies, earlier I mentioned there are 6 new players. Both teams have had a bunch of new players since the group stage. They've brought in Chae-Yu Ri, number 2, the Korean international. Add to that, Kim Hye-ri, the 35-year-old veteran with more than 100 caps for Korea. She used to play with Wuhan. She'll be against her former team today. She's the organizer of the defense and such an important leader. And of course, Japanese international Harui Suzuki, 2023 MVP of Japan's Nadeshiko League, brings great ball distribution and linking play to the final third. There is the captain Yao Wei on screen for Suwon. So here it is, the established powerhouse versus the rising contender. Wuhan Jiangda chasing back-to-back continental titles. Suwon FC women chasing momentum and history for their club. This is the final quarter-final of 4 over the weekend. 3 places in the semi-finals have been decided already. Melbourne City will be going through. Nagoyang of the People's Republic of Korea will advance, as will Tokyo Verdy Baleza of Japan. The 4th place will be decided by today's match. So the stakes could not be higher or clearer. The stage is set in Wuhan. Let's see who rises to the occasion. And we are underway under the lights in Wuhan. The reigning champions, Wuhan Jiangda FC, return to defend their title against Suwon. It is Wuhan Jiangda in the blue and Suwon FC in the white. Wuhan playing at home, looking for an early shot, then testing the goalkeeper. Well, they have made their intentions clear as they send one early to Kim Hyung-hee, goalkeeper for Suwon FC. It is Wuhan Jiangda of China People's Republic facing off against Suwon FC of Korea Republic. And here's an early challenge. Kim Hye-ri in defense, showing how important she will be for Suwon FC. Playing against her former team, Kim Hye-ri was part of that Wuhan Jiangda side that did lift the trophy last year at home. Kang Han chasing this one down, forcing that to go out through defense of Suwon. And the throw-in coming. So there's the head coach, Liu Lin. He's returned from Asian Cup duties. He was assisting the national team coach in Australia for the Asian Cup, and he's come back into Wuhan just in time for this knockout stage. Chang Wei-wei was the man who coached them through to their inaugural continental title, and he managed through the group stage. But Liu Lin has taken over, taken the reins, and hopes to guide the team back to a final. As for Suwon FC, their head coach Park Kil-yong, he wants to stick to their game plan. He said prior to the match he does not want to be drawn into Wuhan's game. He's coached his team to be aggressive. Here's Han Da-in. Now Wang Xuan's making a run outside. That is the woman they want to get it to. An important interruption by captain Ji So-yoon from Suwon. Turns over possession. Kim Hye-ri sends one out wide. Here's Chae Yu-ri, one of their new players. Played for Korea in the Asian Women's Cup, scored a goal and an assist. Lost to Japan in the semi-final of that cup. Just over a week ago. Here's Ji So-yoon, the captain, testing the keeper for Wuhan. She has to double punch away. Peng Shimeng is the goalkeeper for Wuhan. She contested early, but here's a test at the other end of the field. Tang Han on her own out in space, delivers one straight into the penalty spot. Wang Xuan, can she turn on the ball? Safely captured by the goalkeeper Kim Kyung-hee. But there is the woman of the moment. Wang Xuan has already scored 2 goals in this tournament in the group stage. Was the superstar that this team brought in from Tottenham at last year's AFC Women's Champions League, and it was a good thing too. The estimated record transfer fee helped because Wang Xuan was the woman to score the equaliser that sent Wuhan to penalties against Melbourne City in the final and to ultimately lift the trophy. She is deadly in front of goal, and she will be testing the keeper all day. Kwon Yoon-sum loses her footing, but the Korean side maintain possession. Here's Chae Yu-ri. Chae Yu-ri showing off her attacking prowess. Incredible speed down the line. Here's Peng Shimeng, 182 centimetres, nicknamed the Great Wall of China. For some of the saves she has made, former national team goalkeeper and well known in Chinese football circles. Han Da-in backwards. Wang Xuan closing down space on Li Ju-yin. That's won by Liu Yu-yon. Looking for the overlapping run from Yan Chi, couldn't get to her. Suwon's goalkeeper, Kim Kyung-hee, 1 clean sheet through the group stage. They lost their #1 goalkeeper at the start of the year, Jeon Ha-woo. So it will be Kim Kyung-hee that takes that #1 spot for this knockout stage. Oh, here's an opportunity for Wang Xuan. Got to defend really well here, Suwon. Wang Xuan wings up, but somehow this will be called back. Li Yu-jin got an important intervention just in time. Gee, I don't know if that's a foul. You decide at home. Well-timed intervention prevents Wang Shuang, but you can see her intentions early. In finds possession and tries to build up from the back. Wuhan. Now Lu Yuyan. Both teams putting a high press on through their aggressive strikers. And Suwon want to go forward now. Kim Hye-ri arrives on time. She'll get the throw in. No, she won't. It'll be given back to the Chinese side. Liu Yanqiu throws it straight to the opposition. Here's Tang Han. Finds Wu Haiyan. Suwon managed to get a toe to it, but Peng Shimeng has that covered, has to deliver it back to the midfield really quickly. Wang Shuang chests it down to herself. Lovely control, gets it back. Little one-touch pass, put her under pressure. Now Kwon Yoon Sum. Whistle goes. Captained today by Yao Wei, 28-year-old experienced midfielder, played with Wuhan since 2020 and was part of that Champions League winning team last year. So a national team member in previous years and previously helped them win the Asian Cup in 2022. Lee Jeong-min makes a run through midfield, finds Kwon Yoon Sum, and this is nice one-touch passing. Ji So-yoon goes out wide. Fist forward for Kim Hye-ri to run onto. But Liu Yanqiu got a toe in. That'll give them a corner. The first corner of the match, Suwon FC. There's the earlier attempt by Deng Mengyi. One goal so far in this tournament in the group stage. Always a threat in front of goal. So Kim Hye-ri lofts one in front of the keeper. It's punched away. And a free kick awarded to the defence. Peng Shimeng delivers one to the middle of the field. Wang Shuang wants to use her midfield, but gives it straight back to the opposition. Here's Seo Ye-jin, delivers one. Ayaka Nishikawa out wide now for Han Da-in to a dangerous zone. It's defended well by Wuhan. Wu Haiyan, who's played every minute of every match in the Champions League last year in their win. Han Da-in. Fizzing and curling ball, and here's an opportunity. Ayaka Nishikawa couldn't get onto it. Their Japanese import. Now Lee Jeong-min. Kwon In-sum. Kwon In-sum. Nishikawa. A great ball forward to be crossed in front of goal! Suwon FC! They score first through their captain, Ji So-yoon. The breakthrough comes at 11 minutes. That is a dagger in the hearts of the home fans. Wuhan, the defending champions, find themselves at a deficit. Well, this is a brilliant piece of build-up play, and the cross absolutely perfect. Ji So-yoon arriving on time and at the right place. There is not much the goalkeeper can do about that. You can see why they brought her in for the knockout stage. More than 150 caps for Korea Republic, the long-time star at Chelsea FC Women. One of Asia's greatest ever players, an icon for this team and for Korea Republic. It is fitting that she'd be the score first in Wuhan in this quarterfinal. So it's the visitors, Suwon FC, who score first, 1-0 at the 11-minute mark through their captain, Ji So-yoon, the former Chelsea FC women's star, who's come back to help her club team through the Champions League, puts them ahead, and now it's Wuhan that have to respond. Wuhan have been a team that love to defend through last year's Champions League. We saw them hold teams to very low scores and then battle it out through extra time and penalties. For Suwon to get ahead early is a big, big moment. But here's a corner now for Wuhan Jiangda. Curling ball delivered to the close post. It's headed away by Suwon's defense. Wang Shuang using her skills to get on the ball. And a foul given away by Wuhan Jiangda's Liu Yu-yun. Wuhan, searching ball, found its target in Wang Shuang, couldn't hold on, and the counter-attack begins now for Suwon. Lee Jong-min has an overlap coming. Han Da-in timed the run well and will get this throw in, but the defense was good by Wuhan's Zhu Qianqian. Well, here's a great opportunity for Lee Jong-min to cross it into a dangerous spot, and Suwon were gifted space on a platter on the left side, and they took the opportunity. Haruhi nearly able to get her head to it. And they've made their intentions clear, Suwon FC. Park Ki-lyong, the head coach, said he wants to stick to their game plan, and that is to attack. It's working out so far. Ball to a header contest. Goes backwards, but Suwon remain in possession. Han Da-in, who's been involved in plenty on this left side so far for Suwon. Squeezed backwards by the oncoming attack of Wuhan Jiangda. Dang Mengyi puts the pressure on the keeper. She has to go high. Wu Huiyan sends one back into the blender. Oh, this has fallen for Dang Mengyi. The goalkeeper's out. It's a full race to the goal. Dang Mengyi! What a goal! What an individual moment of brilliance for Wuhan to equalise. The goal has not been given. It looks like referee Lei Ti Lai is having a discussion with the video referees, and this might be called back. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Wuhan fans hold their breath. While we wait, we might as well take another look at this individual moment of brilliance. That is all of the pressure that Wang Shuang and Dang Mengyi have been putting on Suwon's defensive line and their goalkeeper. Both teams playing a strategy to press high and really attack and try to create those individual moments and mistakes in defence. Wang Shuang certainly believes it was a goal. She has a conversation with Lei Ti Lai. Trying to confirm exactly what's being discussed. Meanwhile, Suwon FC's goalkeeper Kim Kyung-hee believes it was not a goal. So they will take another look. Lei Ti Lai of Vietnam, the referee today. She's going to have a look at the video as we watch the rain start to come down heavier in Wuhan. This will be interesting as well, how the weather impacts this game. It may slow things down a little bit. So Wuhan have requested this review. You can see on that angle, it is a lot easier to see where the run was started from, and it does appear to be that Dang Mengyi started her run from an offside position, and the flag was up when she did run back. Did she get onside before receiving the ball? It does not look like it from this angle. I think this is going to be a no-goal call. There you go. Wuhan will have to be cleaner than that. Dang Mengyi took her opportunity, had to try, but had to be onside to start. They lose their review. One review remaining. Both teams get 2 each. If they're successful, they maintain their review. If they are unsuccessful, they lose one of their reviews. So Wuhan have one left. Well, it's fired up the crowd, that's for sure. Plenty of time still in this match, only 20 minutes in. 90 to decide who goes through to the semi-finals. Semi-finals and final of this Champions League will be played in May at a centralised location. Last year, of course, the Wuhan fans recall it was played right here at home in a bigger stadium, but certainly full of Wuhan fans, and they really would love to send their fans to wherever those finals will be held once more for the defending title race. Standing in their way though, Suwon FC, this newly crowned Korean champion, hoping to go through. Very even match so far. Possession from both teams has been good. Look to attack. Wang Xuan controls it on her chest, battling dispossessed. Suwon take over. Wang Yun-soo. Yun-som sends it back to the keeper. Midfield arm wrestle, and Wuhan come up with it. Here's a nice curling cross. Goalkeeper had to be good, and Kim Hyung-hee is first to it. Now an opportunity at the other side for Suwon. And a really important tackle made by defense for Wuhan. That's Zhu Qianchan. Zhu Qianchan with a perfect tackle. Jiangmin battling against her. There's a chance. Ayaka Nishikawa curls one in. It goes straight to the gloves of Peng Shimeng. She just calls for calm. She rolls it out to Wu Haiyan. Haiyan drives one through, tried to go through Suwon, and they just bottle that up immediately. So Ye Jin, and they start their attack down the right side again. Threads one through, can't reach Ji So-yoon. That's a beautiful black play to switch things through Lee Jeongmin. And she fizzes one over the top. It's to the head though of Yao Wei. Wuhan Jiangda's defense first to the ball. Suwon happy to build up from the back and wait for the attackers to come to them, and this is a great run. An opportunity foiled by Wu Haiyan, the defensive veteran for Wuhan Jiangda. One of the winners of that championship last year. Here's Liu Yuyun. Slippery pitch, players going down everywhere. Possession gifted back to Lee Jeongmin. Out wide, Nishikawa. Try to thread it through to her attackers. Will go back around instead. Han Da-in. Try the left side. Lee Jeongmin under pressure. she'll go backwards. Foul awarded here to Wuhan Jiangda. Here's another look at it. Haruhi has been busy all day. Haruhi Suzuki, the Japanese import who was previously with Hyundai Steel Red Angels before joining Suwon. One of the best players in the Nadeshiko League from Japan, joining Suwon FC. Wuhan looks up, trying to find her favourite striker, Wang Shuang. Wang Shuang has a ping from distance and goes straight to the keeper, Kim Kyung-hee, who claims it safely. Denied once earlier, that's her second denial, and it's only a matter of time before Wang Shuang gets on target and around the keeper. She can be so lethal in front of goal as we see a player go to ground, and a free kick awarded to Suwon FC. Such a finesse player, Wang Shuang, and in front of goals. Creates things. Suwon again, one-touch passing. Crossing ball to a dangerous area, goes to the goalkeeper though. That is safely saved by Peng Ximeng. Strong pair of hands. Under pressure, Wu Haiyan finds Xu Qian-qian, and Qian-qian has to go long. Dang Yimiang. And now Wang Shuang out in space, her favourite position to be, almost down. Gets it past the keeper, and a goal line save by So Jae-jin. Unbelievable stuff from Suwon FC's defence. So Jae-jin with an absolute goal line save. Spectacular. Denies Wang Shuang once more. Kim Hae-ri in a battle against Wang Shuang, and this was so calm from So Jae-jin. Power taken out of the shot by the keeper, but So Jae-jin still had to arrive on time, and as the rain begins to fall, the tension builds on Wuhan, who have had a number of opportunities and been unable to finish so far. Wang Shuang looking for a way inside the box and to find the net. It's volleyed and it goes wide. Han Da-in right there to defend, and Yan Chi with the failed shot. A really good look at goal there, and you don't like to miss too often from that position. That is one she would certainly like back, a mistake in front of goal. Here's the throw in from Kim Hae-ri. Wuhan wrangle back possession. Wu Haiyan looking long. Trying to set up Wang Shuang in space. Here's Tang Han. Foot race against Suwon's defense. Outnumbered, has to go backwards. Xu Qian. Oh, a mistake by Wu Haiyan sends her backwards, and she's chased down by Harui Suzuki. Another lofting ball for the attack of Wuhan to run onto. It goes a little further than expected. Kim Hae-ri in defense for Suwon. It's just such an important piece of this team now. Ball delivered back to the center of the park. Wuhan will have the throw in their own defensive half. Still trying to find a way through. Technical ability has been unmatched by Suwon FC. They are just a little more finesse with their passing. Been winning the midfield battle with Suwon FC, whereas Wuhan Jiangda dispossessed on too many occasions with heavy touches that just left them wanting a little more, unable to string together that final pass through to the attacking third. There's an opportunity to pounce on a heavy touch once more. Wu Haiyan has to send it out of trouble and into space for her speedy attackers to get onto. Deng Mengyi was right there, but they delivered it to Kim Hae-ri, Suwon FC. Defense faster than the attack of Wuhan, for the moment anyway. Chae-yu-ri tripped over on her way through. She wins the free kick. Jen Han Da-in. Han Da-in runs a nice pass through Mayaka Nishikawa, and now out wide to Lee Jeongmin. Takes a run inside, trying to poke a hole in the defense. Nishikawa, a midfield transfer to Kim Hae-ri, looking for a running on Kwon Eun-som, and in front of goal. Suwon FC, did it go over the line? Well, the offside flag was up. And they are celebrating Suwon FC. The whistle is gone. It did go over the line. The final touch under chaos, it was brought about by Kwon Eun-som. Goalkeeper getting the first save but unable to finish. Here's Eun-som, and then Harui Suzuki. This touch, the goal line save almost made by Yang Shi. Harui Suzuki forcing this ball through. They did look to go over the line, but they're going to discuss this, the referees. I'd be surprised if it isn't brought back. It was a beautiful piece of build-up play by Kwon Eun-som, Harui Suzuki has been needling through trying to get to goal all day. It would be a just reward for the Japanese players' efforts, but there is a lot of doubt hanging over the goal at the moment. If you are just joining us, Suwon FC 1-0 up in the first half in this AFC Women's Champions League. Quarterfinal, it is knockout stage. One team goes through the semi-final and one team, their road ends here, and Wuhan Jiangda are the defending champions of this league. It means so much to both teams. Already had a review for Wuhan Jiangda on a goal that was called back, and now Suwon FC believe they've scored, but it has not been placed on the scoreboard yet. So there you go, no goal awarded. In fact, goal awarded on your screen. We'll get confirmation of that. Wuhan go the other way. So that goal has been confirmed. Harui Suzuki scoring the second goal for Suwon FC. They're 2-0 up after a dramatic finish. Now an opportunity for Chae Yu-ri to go again for Suwon FC.
Goal scored by player number 39, Haruki Suzuki.
进球队员是39号。
The score now is 0-2.
场上比分0-2。
So Harui Suzuki awarded the goal. Second goal for Suwon FC after their captain Ji So-yoon scored the first. Wuhan Jiangda, defending champions of this tournament, find themselves in a difficult position, 2-0 down, and now defending against the onslaught of attack by Suwon FC. There's a foul awarded and a yellow card shown for Liu Yu-yun, Chinese national player and veteran in this team. Well, a new addition, but a veteran in experience. She was not part of the group stage, being added to the team, and that is certainly a push in the back of a attacking player, preventing her run forward into the penalty area and potentially a shot at goal. Ji So-yoon, the captain, is giving directions alongside Ayaka Nishikawa. It's a very dangerous position to defend. Ji So-yoon, first shot no good, rebounds off the wall, and second goes high. Thunders it into the stands of the Hankou Culture and Sports Center in Wuhan. Yanchi under pressure. He came on the attack from Suwon. Wuhan look to counter-attack. Wang Shuang almost gives it back, does give it back. Chae Yu-ri controls it for Suwon. Nice touch and turn by Ji So-yoon, and this is out wide for Suzuki. And the crossing ball interrupted on time by Yao Wei. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. It's Suwon FC who have controlled the game so far. Wuhan unable to string together much of an attack. Their one opportunity at goal drawn back and called a no goal. There's a foul by Wuhan and a yellow card for Deng Mengyi. It was Da-in blatantly fouled there by Deng Mengyi. Really didn't need to do that either. Plenty of players to make the tackle behind her. So Suwon FC look to build up their offense, and their attack comes at pace towards the penalty area once more. And a flying volley is thundered away by the defense of Wuhan. They're still in possession though, Suwon FC. They take on the left side. Lee Jiongmi trying to find Suzuki inside the box. Almost an accidental handball, and the captain, Ji So-yoon, has a poke forward, but not enough power to trouble the goalkeeper, Peng Shi-mung. Headed down, Hayaka Nishikawa finds Lee Jiongmin. And now Ji So-yoon, Lee Jiongmin. We go back to Han Da-in. See, Suwon have had 4 shots on target, Wuhan just 3, but Suwon have looked threatening all game, and that's a threatening strike from Harui Suzuki. It rolls wide, whistling past the left post. Wuhan Jiangda's coach, Liu Lin, in a really difficult position as they approach halftime. 2-0 down. It's not the first time they've found themselves down, of course. In last year's AFC Women's Champions League, they were at a deficit on a number of occasions, able to draw level and then send things to extra time. On 2 occasions, semi-finals and finals. Pang Han headed down, Wang Shuang showcasing her skills, loves the ball at her feet. Chased down by a defending player. Knocked in and out for Yan Chi, and in front of goal! Safely taken by Suwon FC's keeper, Kim Hyung-hee. Suwon dispossessed in their defensive line, but they get it back through Han Da-in. Plenty of pressure being put on by the Wuhan forwards. Chasing down Lee Jiongmin. She has to go backwards.
Additional time, 3 minutes.
There'll be 3 minutes of extra time on the first half. Oh, here's a moment for Ji So-yoon. She's got the pace, she's got the skill, she's already scored once. Puts one into a dangerous area and can't get past the keeper. Harui Suzuki had it on a platter and simply couldn't get the power on it. But they continue to attack Suwon. Oh, devastating for Suwon FC's captain. She had an opportunity to shoot, but she did the team thing, looking for Suzuki. Well saved in the end by Peng Shi-meng. Suwon have been excellent at putting their attacking players into space and knowing who can run with speed and the ball at their feet. Throw in headed down by Suwon. Ji So-yoon on the attack again. Nearly tripped over on the way through. Pang Shi-man gets there first. Under pressure. Wuhan's defenders have to send it long quickly. Wang Xuan comes back to help out. Wu Haiyan has to take a look long, goes inside. Quick 1-2, surrounded by Suwon FC players. Yu Yuan does really well. And now Wuhan have an opportunity to counter-attack. They look down the left side. Song Duan, quite so far, sends a threatening ball through. And it is taken by the keeper. Kim Kyung-hee, strong hands for the Korean side. Wuhan continue to put pressure on the defensive Suwon FC. And the referee says that will do it for the first half as the rain continues to fall here in Wuhan. It is Suwon FC women who have made the biggest statement of the night. They've had 2 goals in the first half, 2 moments and opportunities taken against the reigning
胜
champions.
半场比分
At the break,
0-2。
Wuhan Jiangda 0, Suwon FC 2. So Wuhan Jiangda, so often the masters of control, the team that finds a way through, have been second best so far. They've had plenty of possession and territory, but no opportunity to score. For Suwon, disciplined, composed and clinical, they head into the break with the advantage. 2-0 at halftime. And we'll be back shortly with the second half.
World's best airline for the 9th time, flying high as the champions of the sky. And this year, even higher, best airline in the Middle East, world's best business class, best business class lounge. And yes, still a Skytrax 5-star airline. That's a lot of bests, but none of it happens without the best passengers. Thank you for flying with us and for voting for us. We go further because of you.
Everyone's crazy about football. But boxing, that's a never-ending game of tackles.
So out they come again in Wuhan, into the rain, into the noise of the crowd, and into a second half that could define this quarterfinal. Suwon FC on your screen. They come in with the advantage. They have 2 goals to the good after a composed and clinical first half. And for Wuhan Jiangda, wearing blue, this is unfamiliar territory. They're the reigning champions. They're 5-time domestic title winners and a team that has built their continental crown on composure under pressure. Now must search for a response. They'll look to Wang Shuang, one of their leaders, the difference maker and the hero of last year's final. And they will look to their new players as well. Substitution being made here as they bring in Shilesha, number 9, Zambian international, under 20 women's player. Signed a 2-year contract with Wuhan just 1 week ago. Comes across from Zambia's Green Buffaloes. She's young, explosive, unpredictable. Would be a star of this tournament. The X factor they need in this second half. Rain has stopped falling, but the pressure continues to build. 45 minutes brought us here, and now 45 remain to decide who moves one step closer to the 2026 AFC Women's Champions League title. Suwon in the lead by 2. Wuhan must respond. Back underway in Wuhan. Through the pressure, the champions have a lot to do. Suwon FC women lead 2-0 after a clinical first half performance put them in control of this quarterfinal. They are within touching distance of what would be a famous result, but this is Wuhan Jiangda. They're at home, they're in front of their fans, the reigning champions, the team that has built its reputation on big game comebacks. They've been here before, they've found a way through before, and they now believe there is still a way back. Let's see how this story unfolds in the second half. With a semi-final place on the line, 3 semi-finals already played, three quarterfinals already been played, 3 semi-final places decided. Melbourne City of Australia earned their ticket this afternoon. Nei Go-yang of People's Republic of Korea advanced after beating Ho Chi Minh yesterday, and Tokyo Verdy Beleza will also go through. This match tonight in Wuhan is to decide the final semi-final position. And it's Wuhan that want to attack. Been trying to reach Wang Shuang all night. Can't get to her on this occasion. Rui Suzuki earns possession. Suwon FC go flying down the left wing. Step over by Lee Jiangmin was good, and the cross turned into a shot, requiring a flying save on Peng Shimeng. How about the pace on Lee Jiangmin? Peng Shimeng rocketing off her feet, 182 centimeters stretched out. The Great Wall of China making a great save early and forcing this corner for Suwon FC. Cross to the far post and knocked in by the head of Kim Hye-ri. Kim Hye-ri, but it looks like she thinks she's offside. She's got her head in her hands. Far post cross was outstanding. Headed back in. I'm not sure why Kim Hye-ri is not celebrating. She is celebrating. The opportunity was a great one. Celebration deserved. Suwon FC go up by 3. So Kim Hye-ri scores the third. Against her former team, and maybe that's why she played with Wuhan last season in this AFC Women's Champions League.
水源女足进球，
Goal scored
Possibly
by
doesn't want to
player
celebrate
number
too much in
19,
front of them.
Kim Hye-ri.
进球队员是90号。
The
Was
score
part of
now
that
is
winning title team
0-3.
场上比分0比3。
2025 in the inaugural season of the AFC Women's Champions League. She's an organiser of defence and is such a powerful weapon, standing tall in those moments. Nodded in. Suwon FC go up by 3 after a confusing moment. Wuhan desperately trying to claw one back. Liu Yu-yun, and here's Chileshe. Zambian international, floated forward for Dang Bang-yi. Forcing the save by Kim Kyung-hee. Find themselves in unfamiliar territory here, 3-0 down. Players gone down from Suwon FC, clutching at that strapped left knee. And it looks like Cho Yu-ri, Korean international. Play gets back underway. Suwon FC fizzing one towards their attacking third. Suzuki forces another corner for Suwon FC. They scored off their previous corner. This is a good position to be in for the Korean side. They've won 2 corners so far to Wuhan Jiangda's 1 corner. Coach Liu Lin from China's Wuhan Jiangda. Wondering how he found himself in this position, hoping that his team can bring it back and steady the ship. Here's the cross. Floated long, headed over. Kim Hye-ri, first to it once more. She's such a tall player, so powerful to have in those positions, especially from corners. Often the first to the ball. So can Wuhan find a way to their attacking third? Dang Man-yi in space. This one's called back. Dang Man-yi scored a hat-trick in the group stage against Malaysia's Sabah FA. I really would love to get her involved in the scoring. 177 centimetres tall is Dang Man-yi, and another rising goal threat. Captain here. Can she find a way through? Got to use the midfield. They continue to try to skip the midfield, and they do so again, looking for a one-way ticket to Wang Shuang, Chileshe, and Dang Man-yi. Here is Dang Man-yi. That combination of 3 attackers so powerful. Just need to be able to set them up in space. Player goes down in the tussle. Looks like Hiroi Suzuki, who was clutching at her head to protect it on the way through. Found herself colliding with two Wuhan players and wedged in between them. Songduan involved. Tried to juggle it and find a player, couldn't. Instead, here's Chaeyu Ri, one-on-one with the keeper. Tripped over the ball. Defense was good from Wuhan. Captain goes backwards and fired back towards goal. Ayaka Nishikawa forcing the one-handed save by Peng Shimong. She has been under relentless pressure, this goalkeeper, and she has stood tall on many moments. Leaving the other players to stand in front of goal and rise to it. There nails it to the goalkeeper's gloves. She's there first. Peng Shimong. Han Da-in and Kwon Eun-soo. Suwon's goalkeeper has to come out to get involved in this. Lofted out wide, looking for Hiroi Suzuki. Overlapping run coming from Kim Hye-ri. Has to dispossess, but Dang Meng-yi came back to help out. Here's Liu Yu-yuan. This is Dang Meng-yi. Is she onside? Well-timed run. Goes back to Chileshe outside the box, trying to search for a way through and dance through defense. Can't do it. And that was offside, says the referee. T. Lai finally calling it back. Substitution for
Wuhan
Wuhan.
Jiangda Women's FC. Number player 13 is replaced by player
Qian
number
Qian will
26.
come off, number 13, and she is replaced by number 26, Jiang Chenjin.
换下13号徐
Midfield
倩倩，
workhorses.
换上
The
26
Wuhan
号
side.
江晨锦。
Jiang Chenjin comes on. What can she bring? Fresh legs, some enthusiasm to start the comeback from this 3-0 deficit. There's a mountain to climb for Wuhan. They've not been known to be a high-scoring team. Suwon continue to squeeze Wuhan. And she did really well under pressure. Jiang Chenjin with her first touches off the bench. Wuhan wants to throw it in quickly. Needs a player on the run, unmarked. Instead, she goes backwards. They'll try to build up from the back here. Yao Wei. Yanqi opted against the overlapping run, instead went back to the captain. In defence, Yao Wei. And Yu Yan. Song Duan. Got to connect with Chileshe. Nodded forward for Chileshe to run onto. Here's a chance. Yu Yan Chu and caught offside again, says the assistant referee. That's unfortunate for Wuhan. They're building with their combination play now, Wuhan. The one-touch football has been Suwon's game, but Wuhan showing glimpses of it now, and they look good when they do that. There's Song Duan. Has to go in and out through her defensive line, and this is good. It's made space on the right for them to switch Wuhan. Now the long ball. Probing, searching for the head of Deng Manyi. Chileshe out in space. Chileshe, was she fouled on her way through? Referee says nothing. She lost her footing and seemed to collide with Yu Jin here. Referee says all even. Here's Chileshe again. Wang Shuang. Oh, missed time to run with her winger. Wang Shuang has had a couple of opportunities in front of goal, the 31-year-old striker. Chinese Women's Super League superstar. And it is Suwon FC who are controlling proceedings right now. They're orchestrating everything. Kim Pieri. Nice turn on the ball. Goes down the right wing. Headed back by Liu Yanqiu. Yanqiu can go forwards. Is involved in the dispossession, and Kwon Yoon Sum. Suwon, one touch through the midfield. Harui Suzuki out in space, and that goes over the sideline. Taking a long time to deliver this free kick. They go backwards. Yao Wei decides to find Liu Yuyun. They'll try to attack down the right side. They've not had much luck through the midfield, just being squeezed out by Suwon FC's defence. They've been physical, the Korean side. They've had it over the Chinese club side, Wuhan Jiangda. Yao Wei. Lofting one over, looking for the striker line. Have to be good here, Suwon. The oncoming pressure of Wu Haiyan found her way into the attack. Here's Wang Shuang. Ball at her feet. Wang Shuang swings one from long distance. And that is over the crossbar, but only just. A left-booted strike, aggressive, cynical. Certainly within her range. Here comes the substitution for Suwon.
Substitution for Suwon
28,
FC
Lee
women.
Jeong-min will be replaced by their
28.
superstar
Lee Jeong-min
Melanina,
is replaced by
Brazilian
player number 10.
23-year-old excitement machine. She brings flair and a lot of unpredictability and excellent dribbler one-on-one.
换上10号。
Melanina might be an unexpected threat for Wuhan Jiangda, and fresh legs in the 63rd minute. Could be the nail in the coffin if she gets on the ball. Wuhan are going to do everything they can to prevent that. Yan Chu. Now, Liu Yuan. Liu Yun goes backwards. Now Wei floats one forward for Wang Xuan to run onto. So Ye Jin's there first. Sticks a foot in and timed the tackle really well. Perfect, in fact. But Wuhan continue their attack. Oh, a physical battle and a free kick awarded in favour of Wuhan. I'll be surprised if there is not a card here. Liu Yan Chu was held by Xie Yuri. Liu Yan Chi is fuming about that. They'll get it out of danger for a moment, Suwon FC's defence, but not for long. Wuhan have all the momentum right now. Swing it into the box, a diving save by Suwon FC's goalkeeper. Leshe rising and getting ahead to it first. Players going down everywhere. Chaleshe gets back on her feet. Suwon send a threatening ball forward. And Ji So-yoon goes down. No whistle. Referee says play on. Reinforcements come for Wuhan. Now Liu Yanchu. And they go out wide now. Dang Meng-yi shows off her pace. Sprinting through the open field like a gazelle. Chaleshe, Wang Xuan. Turn on the ball. This is the best we've seen from Wuhan. And a chip over to try to find Chaleshe on the run. Can't find her. It is the goalkeeper that's there first. Kim Hyung-hee has been clinical for Suwon so far, even despite the relentless pressure of the attack from Wuhan. Wang Xuan out wide for Liu Yuyan. On the burst now, Wuhan. Yeah, wait. Penetrating ball goes too long for Wang Xuan to collect, and she's frustrated now. The former Tottenham star and star of the Chinese national team. You have to remember as well that this Chinese side have had plenty of national team players that have recently come off the back of the AFC Women's Asian Cup. It ended just 1 week ago in Australia. There's been travel involved and a heavy schedule amid everything. Two players in a tussle, Song Duan and Haruhi Suzuki. Haruhi Suzuki stays down. Has her eyes up looking for Yu-Ri instead. Wuhan possession back. Wang Xuan too hot on the touch, and Nishikawa can find a way through. Looking for white shirt, Suwon. Here's Nishikawa. Sum coming at pace, but couldn't find her. Instead, it's Hamda in at the back to collect. Oh, dispossessed. Wuhan have it. Chileshe. The Zambian excitement machine. Well, if you are just joining us in this AFC Women's Champions League quarterfinal, it has been a script that has been flipped so far. Suwon FC come in as the underdogs, really, compared to Wuhan, who are the defending champions. And Suwon find themselves 3-0 up. They were 2-0 at halftime. And here's another chance. Harui Suzuki curls one towards goal, and that came at an angle, but not enough power to really trouble Peng Shimong. The rain begins to fall again. Suwon had a clinical first half performance. They were in control. And then a third goal coming unexpectedly from the corner. Kim Hye-ri unable to really even celebrate. She's playing against her former team and didn't expect to score against them. May just find herself in another final in 2 years for the Champions League. Wu Haiyan turns the corner, finds Chileshe, and a 1-2 back to Haiyan. Now sending their teammate into space, Song Duan chasing down. But the goalkeeper's there first. Wang Shuang runs away through traffic, sends one out wide to her teammate. An opportunity in front of goal, Chileshe. It's followed up, Wang Shuang can't get the volley away. Too many players involved in defending, and that is about as good as an opportunity you will get against this Suwon FC defense. Wang Shuang orchestrating another beautiful attack. Wuhan, they've had a lot of momentum in the past few minutes. Just unable to turn anything into the net. Suwon look like they're going to try and recollect control, dictate the play on their terms once more. That is what the coach said. Here's Kim Hye-ri in a foot race against her opposition. Kim Hye-ri to the top of the box. Suwon FC looking for their fourth. Not on that occasion. Who else but Milanina to be taking a shot there. Another substitution here for Wuhan Jiangda. Yu Yun is going to go off. She's replaced by Chin Man Man, 29-year-old with experience playing for China since the under-17s. Plenty of international experience on this side. And here's another look at the opportunity for Milanina. A Brazilian import for Suwon FC. One of 6 new faces that joined the team in time for this quarterfinal. They made their intentions known, the Korean side. They want to go deep. You can see on the scoreboard, 15 shots to Wuhan's 6. Shots on target, 8-4. And of course the goals, 3 goals from 4 shots on target is what matters for Suwon FC. Floating ball in for Wuhan. Wang Shuang swings one a little too long. Wu Haiyan is there to recollect. Send it back into the blender. Yan Shi couldn't get onto it. Defense from Suwon again offers no gaps. Oh, Wang Shuang collects on the volley on her left boot, forces a flying save. And the cross would have been perfectly timed as there was a player running in at pace in Wuhan colours. Wuhan's coach, Liu Lin, just ruining what could have been as Deng Mengyi had made her run. Got a little too close to the keeper on that occasion, Wang Shuang. Spectacular save though by Kim Kyung-hee. Both keepers have been outstanding despite the scoreboard. Wang Shimeng has been called into action time and again for Wuhan. Here's Chin Man Man. Fresh off the bench, looking to connect with Yu Qian Yu, Yan Chu. Gilleshe, Deng Mengyi. Yeah, wait. Here's Song Duan. Lovely curling right foot ball. It forces the corner. So here is a great opportunity for Wuhan Jiangda.
Ladies and gentlemen, the total attendance for this match is 5,869. Thank you for your support.
Nearly 6,000
女士们、
fans
先生
in
们
the crowd here
现
tonight
场
in
观众人
Wuhan.
数为5869
Culture
人，
and Sports
感
Centre
谢您的支
to
持
see。 their reigning Women's Champions League champions try to defend their title. That dream of a back-to-back title slipping away here, 3-0 down. They need to start scoring, and this is a prime chance to do so. They take it along the ground. Wang Shuang with the short corner. Now into the danger zone, to the back post, and nobody there to head it home. Had the keeper beaten. And it looks like, in fact, Jiang Qianjin is going to be sore after that one. Flew through the air and was nailed into the post by Milanina's defense. Accidental, of course, but Jiang Qianjin mistiming her leap there. So here's Wu Haiyan with the corner kick. Goes the short corner on the ground. Jiang Qianjin has come out to help it through. Melanina there to defend for Suwon. But blue shirts win their way through. Wu Haiyan forces another corner for the Chinese side. Wang Shuang swings it to the near post, and it gets the side netting and goes out over the byline. Missed opportunity as time continues to tick down. The dream is fading fast for Wuhan Jiangda FC to go back-to-back with their continental title. The Suwon player that seems to have been hurt in that little spray of attack. They might look to make a substitution here, Suwon. So Li Yujin, the player that was injured, looks to be substituted for Li Suyin. Grasping at her ankle, Li Yujin. We hope she's okay. One of the vice captains of this Korean side. She'll substitute in for Li Suyin. Play continues. So Wuhan almost into desperation, 15 minutes. Or thereabouts, just under 15 minutes to go, plus injury time. Player goes down. Suwon FC say they didn't do anything, but the referee calls in favour of the blue shirts. Wuhan will get this free kick. Wang Shuang wants space to move. Melanina forced backwards. Wang Shuang with a long distance. A goal, it's nodded towards the net, but it's saved. Kim Kyung-hee for Suwon FC. Clean sheet maintained by the goalkeeper of the Korean club side. What a save on the goal line. Strongest pair of hands that you've seen in Asia. Denies one of the best. Wang Shuang, she won't be quietened. Continues to weave through traffic. Finds Chileshe out wide. She'll have to turn the brakes on and look for a cross. Has to get through one player first. Han Da-in with great defense. Wu Haiyan arrives on time to support. They go backwards, Wuhan. Now a chance ball into the danger zone. Dang Meng-yi can't get there. Yao Wei will seek to start this attack again from defence. Bouncing ball, high, dangerous for Suwon. Here's Wang Shuang. Try the left boot, straight into the defender. Yao Wei. Out wide, Song Duan, clever ball inside for her teammate and across. The volley, no good by Wang Shuang. Two more substitutes coming on. Wu Haiyan subbed off. And
Suwon FC women players.
in fact, Wu Haiyan will stay on. My apologies. It looks like
It's replaced by number 5, Lee Song-li.
Suzuki Haru
水源女
will
足
come
换
off.
人，换下20号，换上5号。
Here's another look at the previous attempt on goal.
Number 39, Haruri Suzuki is replaced by 26, Jin Song-jo.
So
换下39号，
number
换上
26 for
26号。
Suwon FC comes on. Yoon Sejong. Yoon Sujong. Part of the fresh legs of substitutes for this Korean side with 10 minutes to go, just under. Wuhan into desperate times. They've been here before and found a way back, but a 3-0 deficit is the highest mountain they've had to climb. They've found their way back from 2-0 and 1-0, 3-0. A little more difficult. Deng Meng-yi fouled, to the outrage of the fans in Wuhan. They get the free kick. The referee calls for calm as Yao Wei wants to go quickly. Wang Shuang, Chileshe. A great turn made by Shin Man Man, darting the ball into space. It's headed away. Chae Yu Ri in defence for Suwon, really good. Oh, that's a lovely touch around the other player, and she has unfortunately lost it over the sideline. But that's a moment of brilliance from Suwon FC's defender. Here's Liu Yanqi. To throw in, Liu Yanqi. Yao Wei with two players in front of her, trying to force this corner. Will get a throw in deep. Really nervous moments for Liu Lin, who's come back to coach the side through this knockout stage. Returned from national team duties from the Asian Cup. Did not expect this game to get away from him in the way that it has. Jiang Qianjin goes backwards. Do they have a goal in the Wuhan? Liu Yanqiu. Here's Wang Shuang trying to work against two defenders. Can't get through. She's trying to muscle her way through. Out-muscled. Suwon FC's defence has been so clever and composed. Jin Man Man. Here's a chance. Yao Wei, the captain, is loose, and the slide tackle had to be made by Suwon FC. Kim Hye-ri, the goal scorer, scored the most recent goal for her team against her former team. Now a chance for Suwon FC to counter-attack. They surge players forward. Che Yu-ri sneaking down the sideline. Kim Hye-ri. Now Yao Wei breaks into space. Somehow finds a way through. Ji So-yoon. Now Kwon In-sum. Looking for Ji So-yoon. Wuhan stay composed. Manier strong on the ball, but loses possession. Kim Hye-ri can take the territory ahead of her. Time continues to wind down, and the rain continues to fall on the hopes of Wuhan. Quick feet brought from Su Ye-jin. Su Ye-jin looked for a way through, and beautiful footwork by the Suwon FC midfielder. Here's Liu Yanqi. Wuhan with a beautiful midfield transfer, knocked back in for Chileshe. He's got space to roam. Takes on one. It's floated inside the penalty area, first to a Suwon FC head. And they win a free kick from this. Kwon In-sum putting her body on the line to get to the ball first. Wuhan Jiangda. It's Jiang Qianjin getting a talking to. Under 3 minutes to play in regulation time. History about to be made by Suwon FC. The champions, Wuhan, faltering under the pressure. Korean powerhouse establishing themselves as a team to watch in club continental football. Chinese Women's Super League has long been the envy of many Asian nations, but this shows that Korea's WK League is right up there. They can be as exciting. They can bring in internationals just like the Chinese side. And for Liu Lin, there is lots to ponder. So here's the free kick for Suwon. So they have another goal in them. They want to continue attacking. Kim Hye-ri with the overlapping run. Kwon Eun-sung could not get it away. Here's a counter-attack. Wuhan Jiangda with their best look at goal yet. And Chileshe in the burst. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Is there a goal left in it for Wuhan? Chileshe has to go backwards, slows up the attack. Liu Qianyu, and they cannot get it past the Korean keeper. She has been a giant, Kim Hyung-hee. Liu Yanchu nearly had a moment. Chileshe had the opportunity to shoot and just lost that chance in the rain and with the slippery grass underfoot. It's got to be difficult for footwork, but wow, that's about as good an opportunity as you get if you're Wuhan Jiangda in the final moments for a goal. Now at the other end, Milanina. 3 minutes of injury time to play. The Brazilian import wants to go one-on-one and waste time as she does it.
53分钟。
And that will force a corner for Suwon FC. More substitutions for Suwon in injury time. Seo Jinju will come on in place. Looks like Che Ye-ri is going to come off. They'll also bring off Kim Hye-ri after an impressive shift and a goal. Here is that goal by Kim Hye-ri, an outstanding one against her former team. That one means just that much more.
Number 2, Xiu Yu Li is replaced by number 18, Ju Mingji.
So Jiu Minji comes on for a couple of moments
换人，换下
of injury
90 号
time. Kim
换上
Hye-ri goes
22
off.
号。
Number 19, Kim Yin Lee is replaced by number 22, Song Jin-ju.
And Seo Jinju
换
also
下
comes
2
on.
号，换上22号。
Here's the corner kick to the far post. Players rise, no one connects. Jiu Minji is first to it. Suwon FC. Still looking to turn this into goal. An opportunity rises. And it's sent over the crossbar by Yoon Soo Jeong. So Suwon with another corner in the final moments of injury time. They lead 3-0. Wuhan Jiangda unable to get on the scoreboard even once in this game. So Jinju, now Kwon Eun-sung with the overlapping run. Eun-sung crossing ball to the head, and for a fourth goal, Suwon FC cement their win. They are 4 goals up in injury time, and they are headed through to the semi-final of the AFC Women's Champions League. Well, Ayaka Nishikawa, their Japanese import, got the final touch on this. Timed her run perfectly. The defender did. She came all the way out, and it looks like even another touch put in, but Ayaka Nishikawa, the superstar there. The final touch will be attributed to Jeon Min-ji on screen, who had the final chest to get it in after all of that relentless attack. Suwon FC, 4 goals against the reigning champions. What a way to punch your ticket through to the semi-final. This is a new look team, Suwon FC, with their new additions and their new players. Between now and the group stage, they have come a new, refreshed side, and they look to be challengers in this tournament. They are going to go deep. And there it is. History is made in Wuhan. Suwon FC women have done it. They came in as underdogs. They were the challengers. They were the ones who were questioned. The domestic form has not been our ideal so far this season, but on the continental stage, they have delivered a performance of discipline and belief. They have beaten the reigning champions. Wuhan Jiangda's story ends. There will be no title defense for the Chinese continental champions. Wuhan Jiangda beaten at home
Team Wuhan
by the Korean
Jiangda.
upstarts.
Winners FC 0
Suwon their ticket to the semi-finals,
4.
where Nagoyang,
本场比分
the People's Republic of Korea,
0-4
await. They will play each other in May at a centralised location, and then, of course, the winner will go through.
We have the honor to present the player of the
They are
match
the Korean
award to
champions, and they have an opportunity to become continental contenders tonight.
Suwon
Suwon
FC
announce themselves to
is the
Asia.
4K excellent performance
Suwon
in this match.
FC are the challengers.
我们非常荣幸地宣布，获得本场比赛的最佳球员是水原女足7号。
So at the end of 90
感谢
minutes,
他
full
在
time,
比赛中
Wuhan
的
Jiangda
出色
nil,
表现。
Suwon FC 4.
We thank you for your attendance today and hope you enjoy the match as much as we did. We hope to see you again and
What
good
a
night.
thrilling way to round out this quarterfinals. My name's Kate Allman. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage.